made it. I almost thought you weren't going to make it. I know it seems like nobody's here, and you're probably at home watching this right now, but we wanted to do church this way this morning, just for you, so you still can learn a Bible lesson. Let's go get you checked in. Miss Rachel and Brother Josiah are your teachers today, and they're actually going to do a great job at teaching you the Bible story and singing the songs with you. You ready to go? Come on.
I'm so glad you made it today. Where's your adult at?
They're with me today, Miss Rachel.
Oh, okay. Well, are you going to get them signed in?
Right, I'm printing out their tag right now. Let me get this one here, and we're going to get you guys in. Here you go.
I'm going to take you to your classroom. Come on, let's go. Wait, slow down. Slow down, wait for me. Thank you so much for waiting. Come on, let's go to your classroom. Look who's here.
Hey, you made it. Wait right there. What was the best thing you did this week? Oh, wow. Actually, that was really cool. You know what? Let's come on in and I'll sit you right down on the blue carpet. I'm so glad you're here today. It's going to be an awesome Sunday. Now, follow me while we're going to do our fast worship song.
It's not a secret. It's not a fairy tale. It's not made up. Jonah was in a whale. 3 whole days. 1, 2, 3. The greatest treasure. The word God's people wrote. It's in the Bible. When Noah built a boat. And it rained and rained. Are you ready? The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way for your everyday. It's not a secret, it's not a fairy tale, it's not made up. Jonah was in a whale. 3 whole days, 1, 2, 3. The greatest treasure, the word God's people wrote. It's in the Bible. When Noah built a boat, and it rained and rained. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way for your everyday. Now this side, give me a scream if you're having fun. This side, give me a scream if you're having fun. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way for your everyday. He's the only way.
Hey kids, now it's time to settle down, sit down crisscross applesauce, and listen to our story.
You
you remember Esther became the queen when she married King Xerxes? Her cousin Mordecai found out that wicked Haman told King Xerxes to let God's people, the Jews, be hurt. Mordecai sent a message to Queen Esther, telling her of Haman's plan to hurt the Jews. Mordecai's message said, "You must go to the king and ask him to help your people, the Jews." Esther sent a message back to Mordecai. "I cannot go to the king if he hasn't called for me. The law says that anyone who goes before the king without being sent for will be put to death unless the king holds out his golden scepter to him." Mordecai sent another message to Esther. "Don't you think that maybe this is the reason you have become queen, so that you could save your people?" Mordecai knew that God would not allow his people, the Jews, all to be killed. Mordecai thought perhaps God had let Esther become queen to save her people. Esther made her decision. Even though it would be dangerous to go to King Xerxes when he had not called for her, she would go anyway. She would do whatever she could to save her people. She asked Mordecai to tell all the people to pray for her. She and her servants prayed too. Esther dressed in her best clothes and went to the court where King Xerxes sat on his throne. When the king saw how beautiful Queen Esther was, he held out his golden scepter to her to show that she was welcome. The king asked Esther what she had come for. Instead of asking the king right away to help her people, Queen Esther invited him to a special banquet, or dinner party. She also invited Haman, the wicked man who wanted to hurt her people. Haman was very proud to have been invited to the queen's palace for a fancy dinner. He thought, "Now everyone will know what an important man I am." The night before the banquet, King Xerxes could not sleep. He called for one of his servants to read to him from the special book of people who helped the king. Soon the servant read about Mordecai saving the king by catching the two evil men who planned to hurt him. The king asked, "What has been done to reward the man who saved the king?" "Nothing was done," the servant answered. "Well, this must be taken care of at once," King Xerxes said. He called for Haman to come give him advice. "What should I do to reward a man who has served me very well?" the king asked Haman. Haman thought, "Who could the king want to reward? It must be me." Haman told the king a man would be very happy if he were allowed to ride on the king's own horse and wear the king's own robe and have one of the king's men lead the horse and cry out to all the people, "This is a man the king is very happy with." The king liked this idea. He told Haman, "Go and do all that you have said for Mordecai." Haman couldn't believe his ears. He would have to lead around and say good things about the man he disliked more than anyone else. But Haman knew he had to obey King Xerxes. That night, Haman went to the banquet with the king and queen. This time, when King Xerxes asked Queen Esther what she wanted, she told him, "I want only to save my life and the lives of my people. It has been ordered that we be killed." "Who is trying to kill you and your people?" the king demanded. "This wicked man, Haman," Esther replied. Haman suddenly became very afraid. He had not known that Queen Esther was a Jew. The king ordered that Haman be punished and that Mordecai should take his place as the one in charge of all the princes of the land. A new law was sent to all the people of the kingdom saying that the Jews would be allowed to stand up against anyone who tried to take away what belonged to them. God's people were saved. God used Queen Esther to help save her people. How thankful she and all of God's people were to God for taking good care of them.
Hello, kids. Welcome to Sandwiches with Leo. This is my bologna sandwich. This is your scripture. It's found in 1 John 4:8. It says God is love. And if God is love, we need to show love to others too. God is love. 1 John 4:8. That's your scripture. Let me get back to my bologna sandwich.
Here we are. I'm at Leo's house because I got a text from him and he said he needed a ride to the church, so I came as quick as I could.
Hello, kids. Let's go for a ride.
Can I drive?
No.
Please?
No.
I have my driver's license.
Where from?
From where?
Yeah, where?
Is that pertinent to this conversation?
Yes, you asked if you could drive.
Okay, anyhow, what are the if I answer these 3 questions, can I drive the car?
If you get all of them correct, I will
Yes.
let you drive the car.
Yes.
Okay.
What are the questions?
First question. Hey. First question.
Yes.
Who did Queen Esther invite to dinner?
Who did Queen Esther invite to dinner? That's a tough one. Was it Elsa from Frozen?
No.
I love that movie
That was your answer.
because I love Elsa. The cold doesn't bother me anyway.
Okay. No.
Oh, hey, there goes the Chihuahua gang.
It
What are
was-
you guys looking at?
Do you
Okay,
wanna
next.
hear the answer
Yes,
to the
what's the
question?
answer? Who did Elsa invite for dinner?
King Xerxes and Haman.
It wasn't King Elsa, it was Queen Esther. Who did she invite for dinner?
King Xerxes and Haman.
King Xerxes and Haman. Okay, question number 2.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Question number 2.
I can't remember. Okay.
Okay, question number 2.
Question number 2.
Yes.
Who was rewarded for saving the king?
Who was rewarded for saving King Xerxes? That's a tough one. Was it Spider-Man?
No.
Spider-Man didn't save the king?
No.
Are you
I
sure?
am positive.
Who was rewarded for saving King Xerxes?
Mordecai.
Mordecai. I should have known. Okay, question number 3.
Question number 3.
And then I get to drive.
No, because you didn't get any of them.
No. That lady's looking at me funny. Hello, lady.
I thought these were your neighbors, Leo.
Yes, but they still look at me funny. Okay, question number 3.
Okay. Question number 3. Who was punished by King Xerxes?
Who was punished by King Xerxes? Was it Dr. Looney? Was it him? Because sometimes he's a rapscallion.
No.
No. Who was it?
It was Haman.
Oh, I should have known because he's the bad guy. Don't be Haman. Isn't that right?
Right.
All right, let's keep going to church. Hello, Mr. Green. Beautiful day, isn't it? This is like one of my favorite songs. Are we going to church now?
Yes.
All right. Oh, get down and jiggy with it. I like it a lot. The neighborhood.
Now, follow me while we're going to do our fast worship song.
I could sing a new song, a song of praise to you. In everything I do. I'm living life with Jesus. I love it. I love my life with Jesus. Every
All right. See you later. It's been an awesome Sunday. Can't wait to see you next week. Have fun.